I sit here with the two main actors behind Fertilization, a love story.
Hi.
Hello.
We all know that fertilization is incredibly important to human life. Without it, there would be no humans. So tell me, what were the big complications when making this movie?
Well, you see, Mr. Trump, this movie was especially hard because of the meeting of the sperm and the egg. And also because the fertilization process comes with many complications.
Yes. For example, the reproduction system isn't as efficient as it could be. With the female vagina killing off sperm every chance it gets, it is next to impossible for the little guys to reach their goal.
Ah, yes, but we all know it's a little too easy for some people. During spermatogenesis and oogenesis, what are some possible mutations that could have arisen?
Well, you see, in males, Klinefelter syndrome or other types of azoospermia can occur. Klinefelter syndrome, as Dr. Paul Turret explains, in the uneven splitting of sperm during meiosis, giving one division an extra X chromosome.
Yes, oligozoospermia and azoospermia are common issues for men.
Yes! Yes, it is! Another mutation that could arise in women is meiotic non-dysfunction, which is when both chromosomes of the splitting polar body go to the same daughter cell, which could cause Down syndrome or other birth defects.
That's very true. Related to the topic of birth defects, spina bifida, cleft lip, clubfoot, or heart defects can result if there was an issue when the baby was developing. Defects can often be treated with medication, however, sometimes surgery is required.
Yes! And of course, birth defects can also cause problems with the baby's health after birth.
Yes, a child can have behavioral disorders, speech problems, seizures, Down syndrome, Fragile X syndrome, phenylketonuria, hypothyroidism, muscular dystrophy, or many other functional issues.
Is it possible babies could be altered before birth? Perhaps making changes to the embryo beforehand to prevent such issues from arising.
There is such talk of this thing, but every individual seems to have their own opinion on the topic.
Some think it is a very beneficial procedure because diseases and deformities can be taken away from the child at birth so that they don't have to live with it their entire lives, such as cancer or diabetes can be taken away. Of course, that raises the question, what's so wrong with that? If I could take away my child's diabetes when he was born, I would have. I wish I could take it away from him every day. Hell, I'd even take it away just so he wouldn't have to go through such struggles. I would do anything for my son.
That is very touching. I'm sorry to hear. I really am. I'm sure many parents would feel the same.
However, this designer baby issue has some feeling uneasy, you see? Okay, so you say the procedure can be used to alter physical traits, not just diseases or disorders. For example, if a parent wanted their kids to have blue eyes, they could be like, oh, magic ponies, blue eyes on your child. And you say, like, if they wanted them to be more smart and more athletic, they could be designed that way. And some argue it is so unfair and that it's critical that we avoid a future in which the rich can buy themselves a baby with built-in genetic advantages. China also shocks the world with this article saying it has crossed the ethical line and gone too far. What is the line? Is the line here? Is the line here? We don't know. They also argue it could be passed down to further generations, creating fake traits, as some would say, ruining their real genes.
I'm not sure what to say. I feel sort of uneasy. This is so no different. The world's evolving so fast in terms of technology and such. I almost can't believe what I'm hearing. Do you think this will become a thing? Designer babies editing human embryos?
It's hard to say, really. It's just being discussed internationally starting now. But I do know that the practice has been banned by Europe. China has been playing with the idea, though I've heard, but many are completely against the practice, calling it a worldwide ban.
I'm not really sure where the line should be drawn. You see, there is pros and cons to each side. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the world decides to handle this controversy.
Yes, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Off topic, but how does the baby's trimesters work?
Such a silly question. Okay, we see the first trimester extends from the conception to the end of the third month. The 1, 2, 3, the third month, okay? All in between two. During the second week, cells in the blastula turn into a flattened disc with 2 layers. 2, I repeat, 2. But then, during gastrulation, the structure turned into a 3-layered structure called a gastrula, consisting of an ectoderm, mesoderm, and an endoderm. As this happens, the amnion will grow surrounding the embryo, causing the yolk sac to shrink and form an amnion sac. This will create layers, and by the 9th week, the embryo will become a fetus.
I thought there were 3 trimesters.
Yes, there is. Be patient, young one. The second trimester is a period of rapid growth in which organ systems grow and the baby becomes much stronger. And then the third trimester is when muscles develop from movement and the baby's eyelids begin to open.
Oh, so the first trimester has to do with the forming of the baby, and the second and third have more to do with the physical development of the baby.
Yes, you are correct. Smart one, you are, Donald.
I know. Sorry I'm blonde. I do know that reproduction is very important and creates uniqueness amongst mankind. That's why I'm me. Big, strong, handsome, gorgeous, and powerful. And you guys are, you guys are...
Hey, now, you see, we're all different from one another, and you clearly are not Beyonce or Einstein. You didn't even know how the 3 trimesters work. Shave that beard of yours.
It's okay.
Nope, but, sexual reproduction made me the way I am. I wouldn't want to be anyone else.
Of course not, Donald. You're in the running for president.
Yes. Oh, well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thank you for joining me, actors. And thank you for joining us. Good night to you all. And remember to be safe, kids. Change? Designer babies eating human embryos?
Sorry. Editing.